Hello everyone, Daryl here. Here I will show you how to use the family tree relationship feature. Let's say you're at a family event and you're curious, well, how am I related to that person or how am I related to this person? Well, the family tree has, again, a relationship feature. You find it, you click people, then you find relationships. All right, so let's say uh, you're gonna compare two names. Now, it may show up the link is not found, blah blah blah. That doesn't mean you're not linked or related somehow. Often, in most cases, the link is too long, um, or the link has not yet been found. All right. I'll use Nakia. Okay. I'm looking for speed. Alright. SP. Here I'm trying to find out how two individuals are related. And again, if it's not too long, it'll show you. Sometimes you have to break it in half. You have to start with, half the relatives and then start from that point on. Give me a second. Let me find SP, 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 SPE. There we go. That's one last name, Nakia, my cousin Nakia. Now, I'll use my grandnephew or grandnephew. Let me see. I will use. Alright. Um, I use Karan Taylor. Taylor. Okay, Tay Taylor. And Karan is my late nephew's son. Karan. K. Karan Taylor. That's his brother Kamar. So I'll use Karan. Now, as you can see, I'm going to compare these two individuals to see if I have a link. Click go. And there you have it. There's my cousin. She and my late nephew. They were what, third cousins, fourth cousins? Um, so it has Nakia, her father, her grandfather, her great grandmother, her great great grandfather, my grandmother, my father, my sister, my late nephew, and his son. Um, Let me see here. Who else can I use? Let me add my brother Dana. My brother Dana and I, we had the same mother, different fathers. So, since my brother Dana is linked to me, automatically he's linked to Nakia. All right, so let me do Williams, see if that link might be too long, but maybe not. We'll find out. Williams. Now I'm going to find his daughter, Tiana. My niece, Tiana T. There she goes, Tiana. So I click go. See? So, although Nakia and Tiana aren't blood relatives, they're still related. They're still linked by family. So there's Nakia going up, going up. Let me see. Let me zoom in a second here. Nakia, her father, her grandfather, her grandmother, her let me see. Nakia, her father, grandfather, great grandmother, great great grandfather, my grandmother, my father. There I am. And as you can see, although my mom and dad were divorced, but at the same time, I'm there because I'm a link. I link my mother. I'm a link between my brother. I link my brother more or less. My mother and my mother links me and my brother, but my brother is linked by way of Tiana. So from Tiana to her father, from her father to my mother, from my mother to me, from myself to my father, from my father to my grandmother, from my grandmother to my great grandfather, from my great grandfather to his eldest daughter, from his eldest daughter to his grandson, from his grandson to his great grandson, from his great grandson to his great great granddaughter. And that's how you link the two. Sometimes you can have it all the way over here. Now, let's say if my niece is linked, her late mom would be linked, but it may show up. The link is too long. Let me see. Let me try her mom since I'm here. Okay. Williams. Okay. Tara. Her late mom. Tara. 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 There we go. Now, it may show up no link found, but that's simply because it's too long. And again, if she is there, if she's linked, every person in her family is linked, regardless of what side they're on. All right, so I'm gonna try to see. Oh, it managed to do all of that. Here we go. So here's a mother who's connected by her daughter. Well, actually, her mother connects my brother because she was married to my brother. And if she wasn't married to my brother, then she would be connected with my niece. Let me do this. Give me 1 second. How can I'm gonna try to, I'll just do this. Goozy. All right, let's say for instance, my brother Dana wasn't married to Tara. All right, let me take this off for a second. Let me change this briefly. How much time we got it? Okay. All right, so Dana. Not married. We'll put not married. Now we'll see what we have. Okay. Now let's go back to relationships. People. Relationships. Find Steve's. SP. SPE. SPE. SPEA. Bam. Okay. Now, who are we looking for? Williams. Tara. Now, if you can remember, Tara was linked because it shortened it by her being married to my brother. And even if she wasn't married to my brother, she would still be linked because her and my brother share a child. And the child would automatically link the two. Now, it might be too long, and it might say no link found, but we know the link is found. It's just that if you know a little more of the information, let me see, where is it at? T-A-R-T, there we go. And we click go. And even still. All right, there you go. Now, let's say if I did, Tara's mom. Well, let's say, let me see, Tara's brother, Tara's daughter. Workman. Tara's daughter on her first husband's side. Workman. There's Kenny Talia. Let me see how. Now, see? It was too long. Sorry, relationship could not be found. Now, I'm going to change this. I'm going to shorten it. So instead of Nakia, I'm going to go up one generation. I'm going to go to a father. I'll just do Brunson, her great-grandfather, Brunson. Brunson, BR. Give me a second. Brunson. Okay. Roland. R-O, Roland. There we go. Now, and see, it's not going to allow me, but we know it's a connection because, again, if Roland Brunson's great-granddaughter is linked to Tara Williams, Talia's mother, then he would be linked to Talia. For example, if I'm linked to Roland Brunson, oh, you know what? Let me do this. Let me see. Let me put my name in there for a second. Since I'm related and linked, Graham. Graham, Daryl. And just giving you an idea how to use this. So sometimes you have to chop it and piece it together, depending on the linkage. Oh, GRA. Oh, there we go. GRA. Okay. GRA. Daryl. That Daryl. Okay. Click. All right. Now, again, I'm linked. We're linked by way of my niece, so on and so forth. And if I'm linked to my great-grandfather, then it would be to the left of my name. And so again, sometimes it may not show up. That doesn't mean that there's no link. It's just that in some cases it's too long, so on and so forth. And that's basically it. Any questions? Let me know. Thank you.